What's up, people? Shag Dog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. The after work 40-ounce special. I was going to try to do this earlier. I was going to do it down in the kitchen, but my roommates were already up. So I figured, well, what the hell? I like drinking a 40-ounce standing up for some reason, but I'm sitting down for this one. 40-ounce Miller High Life. Cheers. Oh, don't mind the music. I was trying to look for some non-copyright hip-hop from the 80s, but I got 80s synthesizer. Label out. It's not a malt liquor, but it's not far off. Pretty good, actually. It's hard to keep the label out if you're drinking straight like that, right? You got to be over here, but it's kind of hard to sit here like this. I should turn my chair sideways, though. Hey, you know what? This shit's heavy after lifting heavy shit at work all night. Oh, not super heavy, but all night long, yeah. I'd say the average thing I lift is at least 10 to 15 pounds all night long. That's a lot of lifting. And, of course, some of it's heavier, some of it's lighter. I'd say average 15 pounds. I try to work smarter, not harder, though. I don't carry stuff. I get a cart, put stuff on it. Even if I have to carry it only like 5 feet. 5 feet, maybe not, but 6 or 7 feet or more, I put it on a cart, push it. I'm not carrying shit, grabbing stuff, carrying it. I used to do that 3 years ago when I first started working at this place, but the wear and tear in my body is unjust. Matter of fact, I think, hopefully that music's not too loud, turn it down a little bit. I think they should give us some type of heart monitors, measures all your vitals while you're working. And if somebody's like working too hard, their vitals, either you got to give them like every other day off. Not every other day off, but every other day working something lighter or easier. Or give me extra money. Because if I'm working harder than somebody else, I should be getting money for my wear and tear that I'm doing to my body. Crockett shit, this communist country we live in where they pay everybody the same shit. Don't pay on your merits or anything. I need to write Trump about that. He probably don't care either. He talks a good talk, though. Suppose they got the people with their tips not being taxed, but most of them don't claim half of that shit anyhow. If it's cash, it goes right in their pocket. They don't claim that as income. Now, nowadays, with more of it going on a credit card, though, not a lot of people paying cash anymore like they used to. This is delicious. Am I supposed to say that about a regular beer, or is that only for malt liquor? I don't know. Yeah. Just found these at the store today. It's supposed to be green, but it's not showing up with the green screen. But Frito-Lay's Flavor Twist, lime and jalapeno. I haven't seen the lime and jalapeno ones yet. They might have been around for a while, but the store I shop at first might have seen them. That should help with the flavor. I should throw one in there, but I don't want to do it yet. I'll wait till I get down here. See if the lime quenches this beer. Ooh, delish. I did open the bag earlier, so I gave it a pre-beer taste test. It's not real bad, but I'd rather eat regular Fritos, yeah. Now, in my young days back in the Army in the 90s, they had a whole bunch of flavors. You still got some of the flavors now, but they had a Tabasco flavor, Fritos. They had Cool Ranch. There's some other ones, too. I'm like, Man, the Cool Ranch one was good, and the Tabasco one was pretty good. That's ice cold. Not as cold as the time one time me and Jammer did a Coke 45 malt liquor challenges with a 32 ounce in Florida. You can only get 32 ounces. But that shit was so cold. Yeah, I was getting brain freeze and shit trying to chug that down. I was going to go to this different store this morning and try to get a malt liquor, but I'm like, you know what? The only malt liquors I see at other stores, I haven't been there in a while, but I used to see Cobra, King Cobra, whatever it's called, and then the Hurricane. I want to get some. I like Coke 45 myself. Now Miller's malt liquor is Mickey's, right? That's made by Miller. Is that the one? I think that's the only one made by Miller. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. After work 40 ounce special. I wish I was trying to get it started a little earlier. I got started a little late. Not good. Hopefully this volume's coming through all right. Let me go over here real quick and I'll check. I don't want that music too loud. Yeah. Let's check the live video. That sounds like Weather Sister song there. Yeah, I might turn it down just a tad bit. There we go. Yeah. I can dig it. Yeah, I was going to record this, but I'm like, fuck it. Might as well just go live. I can always edit it later, right? I'll tell you what. In my youth, when I lived in New York, Pennsylvania, they had 40 ounces, but all those years I lived in Florida, only 32 ounces. So I used to hold a nose. And then you get something bigger like this. It's only an extra 8 ounces, but man, it feels a lot bigger than a 32 ounce, in your hand. I mean, just looking at it, like, I guess it looks a little bit bigger too. Next time I go to Florida, I'll have to buy a 32 ounce and compare them. Don't be afraid to stay, people. If you join in to watch, leave a comment. We are live. I gotta figure out there's a new way to I don't know what the hell these sample banners are. Oh. I don't know what the hell all that shit is. Example banners. Is that the yeah. I don't know what that shit. What the hell is this? How come I can't get out of this? Oh, okay, there we go. Supposedly there's a way we could leave comments up manually. I got to figure out how to do that now. There's something on there. Show comments on stage. Yeah, there you go. If you comment, comments going to pop up automatically. Live comment from viewers will appear on screen during your stream. Keep the conversation going and make your audience part of the experience. And that's all we want. And that's pretty cool too. It's about time StreamYard did that because it's sometimes you get going and you're like not looking at the little, it's way to the far right, the comment thing, and it doesn't even blink or anything. If it blinked, it'd be all right, but we are live and comments are welcome. It's just the after work 40 ounce special. Even if you don't have a 40 ounce, grab a beer and join in, folks. I know you get it because usually we only get about 3 or 4 viewers, but that's okay. Today we're 1/4 of a squad. Tomorrow the world. Pinky and the brain. Yeah, man. Can I get that sound? A little bit. I gotta hold it more up here. Yeah. Miller High Life, man. I love Miller. What's some of those special bottles they had? I think that's 32 ounce bottles there. Had the tin foil. I think they sell those during the holidays or something. I don't mind Miller High Life at all. I think it's a pretty good adjunct lager. Yeah. I wish I could have found some hip hop. I found one song that's not copyright hip hop, but I need about 10 or 12 songs. Yeah. Get some of these Fritos jalapeno and lime. Probably start leaving the bottles there, huh? I better get drinking. There you go. Rest in peace to my cousin. Basically, I'd be his third cousin, right? He's my mother's first cousin. So he'd be if he's my mother's first cousin, I guess I'd be second cousins with him, all right? I guess that's how that works. And then his children are my third cousins. Okay. I see how that works, yeah. Rest in peace, Jimmy. I didn't get to know you too well through life because, But I remember one time, middle school, when I put a good hit on your son after practice, you came up to me and grabbed me by my face mask and said, "Hey, take it easy. That's your cousin." Yeah. That's 3 family members that passed away from me in like 4 months. But another cousin of my mother's on her other side of their family, her mother's side, and then last week, her first cousin from her father's side, my grandfather's side. And then this past month, also the cousin who died back in January, February, his wife died, which I basically call her my cousin, since I've known her since I was a baby. And she passed away. Just 3 family members passed away in like less than 4 months. Crazy. Now, the cousin that passed away a few months ago, he was in his 80s, so he lived a good long life there. The one that died last week, he was like a year younger than my mother, I think, so he was like 75, 76, going on 76, something like that. Yeah. They say things come in threes, right? They say deaths come in threes too, whether it's celebrities, family, old high school classmates, old friends, new friends, current friends. If you ever get one current friend that keels over, guess what? You're probably going to have 2 more keel over within 3 or 4 months. Hold on to your friends and your loved ones. It's like, God, has it been almost 2 years? One of my other cousins died. And then almost the same time he died, another childhood friend I grew up with died. And then somebody else died too. Wasn't as close as them, but yeah, like 3 people I knew died within about another 3 or 4 month period. So, and then my mother has a psychic ability. She didn't smell any of it during this time though, which was weird. But usually when someone's gonna die, she smells certain flowers. What the hell kind of flowers are they? Anyhow, yeah. Yeah, my mother has got some psychic powers. I got some psychic powers too. I'm more of a precog, but it's all scrambled and I can't decipher it. And then when it happens, I'm like, oh my God, that's probably what my dream was about. Yeah. I wish the dreams would be more accurate and give you a time and date. That's my dreams don't give me the time and date. And they're kind of off. I mean, or maybe they're on. I don't know. But it shows all happening at once, where in actuality it will happen in sequences, the events. Yeah. But it all shows it happening at once usually. But yeah, this dampens my power a little bit. I believe we're given visions by a higher power, which I call God. And sometimes you got people out there who could, like Daniel, can decipher your vision. I don't know if he actually deciphered it. If he had to pray to God, hey, this person had a dream. I like to know what it means. And he'd come back the next day and tell Nebuchadnezzar what the dream meant. I don't know. Can't remember. The same with Joseph, right? Joseph could tell Pharaoh his dreams and all that kind of stuff. 7 years of famine, 7 good years, 7 years of famine, right? Now, a lot of people say it's not possible that we can be invaded and taken over. I've had dreams, not a lot, 2 or 3 dreams that I remember. But one thing that really got me, God, I hate talking about this stuff online, but yeah, one time I had a dream. I was in upstate New York where I lived, and there's this little lake at this amusement park. I might have talked about this on there before. And there's Chinese soldiers coming up out of the lake. The lake has been known to be bottomless, although I think it's connected to another lake about 17, 20 miles north of there. It's just a little lake. It's almost like a giant pond, whatever. But in my dream, Chinese soldiers are coming up out of the bottom of this lake, dig a hole in China, right? But instead, they come through this lake, and I'm shooting them. But they just keep coming and coming and coming. So I run, and in my dream, I know there's an army depot north. I don't know exactly where it's at. North of there, about 17, 20 miles. So I run there, and somebody's telling me about, the Chinese attacked this place. I said, well, they're coming up out of this lake over here, named the lake, and they just keep coming. All of a sudden, bam, I'm back in the town. I had this where I lived in Florida. This dream. In my dream, I'm downtown, this little town I lived in Florida. Everything seems nice. It's like Christmas. There's lights or whatever on the light poles, lamp post, all that Christmas light type stuff. Atmosphere is dark as nighttime. I'm like, okay, everything's all right. And then all of a sudden, I heard a Chinese accent come on like loudspeakers. And it says, Americans, it's curfew time. Report to your quarters. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I woke up. And then I had some other dream before, but I couldn't remember. I should have wrote it down. A more vivid one, too. But it was one of those ones where I let it go, and I didn't even think about it when I woke up, and thought about it for 5 seconds, and then I forgot about the whole thing. But what really gets me is my grandmother on her deathbed. She had liver cancer, or not liver, kidney cancer. She was old. She was in her 70s, or she was 89. She was taken to hospice. Probably didn't give her much time to live, But I guess my mother was with her, and you okay, Mom? You need anything? Before she got like unresponsive, She goes, no, I'm good. But what are all those Chinese men doing coming off the boat? My grandmother had some sort of vision with Chinese men coming off a boat. I think she said use plural boats. So that's pretty good. Or not good, but Anyhow, back to the beer. My grandmother, she didn't watch kung fu movies. She didn't know nothing about Bruce Lee. She didn't know nothing about China. So it's strange for her to be saying something like that as she's getting closer to death. And that's what they say, that's you get not near death experience, pre-death experience, where they're out of it and they're talking to somebody, and then later on they're back with it. Oh, you remember? Oh yeah, it's like my brother so and so was sitting here. We're having a conversation. He's sitting right there. Yeah. That's like a pre-death experience, which there's not too many documentaries or shows about that, but that supposedly happens also. Yeah. Well, now that I got you all depressed, that's definitely got to get some Army disability. I broke my wrist in the military. And just holding a bottle sometimes like that, man, my wrist starts to hurt. I need to get disability for that. Should have went a long time ago. All these hundreds of dollars every month I could have gotten and put in a savings account and still worked. Oh well, I never did it. I've had a couple injuries in the Army, and especially that one hurts. I got an ear problem, sinus problem, where they yanked my tooth out and she was digging up there trying to get the root where she broke it. I've had sinus to ear problems ever since, where I get blocked up all the way from my ear to my sinus, left side. I clear it sometimes, but I'm blocked up all the time. This side runs all the time. Not even eating something spicy, just eating something. My left sinuses runs when I eat certain foods or whatever. It's like the side is holding fluid. And I know from the last time I went to the dentist where they pulled a tooth out over here that I had a cavity. It's going up towards my sinus membrane. So he warned me about that before he pulled it. He goes, this could tear that when I pull it out, so we might just want to give you a forewarning because you might have to come back in for more procedures if that happens. But he did a good job. They looked up in there. Probably should have took an x-ray, but I'm not having any problems over in this side like I did that side. But yeah, I can see on the x-ray where my roots go up into the sinus membrane, or up into it. Not all the way into it, but it's going into the lower part of it, So luckily this dentist did a good job getting the tooth out. And no problems on this side so far, so that's good. But I should go back and take some x-rays and say, look, that lady yanked my root, broke the root, and then she dug up there. And then I've had sinus problems ever since. I think she went, the thing. Anyhow. This music sucks. I don't know, this is non-copyright, hopefully. It says instrumental. It says 80s hip-hop fusion, P-Funk. Whatever funk that means. Yeah. Gotta get that bottle out. Gotta keep the bottle up there so it highlights in the video. Whew. Miller High Life. Someone told me the other day I talk too much personal stuff when I come in here. That's okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? Identity theft me? I mean, I ain't got nothing. So if you want to take my bad credit history and all that away from me, go ahead. Yeah, arthritis kicking in today, man. And then I got some pain up here. I don't know what the hell that is. Tip of my finger is hurting, which is weird because that's the finger I stabbed about 10, 15 years ago. Oh no, it's been about 11 years ago. Stabbed that finger with a steak knife. I've had nerve damage ever since, but luckily the past year has been getting better. It's usually numb on that side, but I've been getting feeling back with that finger finally after all these years. A little bit. It's still a little numb, but a little bit of feeling. Usually, yeah, if I touch something, it tingles over there, but it has been like that for about 2 or 3 years now, so that's good. Got that pins and needle type feeling. Word and advice: if your steak knife has rust on it, don't try to scrub it off with a Brillo pad. That's what I did. I was like, and then a knife popped out, and that motion was still going. Bam! That shit went right in my finger. I pulled it out. Blood went. And I didn't go to the hospital. I probably should have went to the hospital for that one, but that's okay. My girlfriend at the time was an RN. She was a magical nurse, and she's like, "Oh, you don't need stitches." That shit went in there deep for blood to be squirting out. I mean, it was only one good squirt, but which that really is hard to do. If you ever get something stuck in your eye, a drill, a nail, a shard of something, they say in your eyeball, don't pull it out because you might go blind. And they say you're supposed to get something that supports it in there and go to the hospital or whatever with this shit in your eye. But your natural reaction if something sticks in you is to yank it out. So I don't know how many smart people going through agony of something sticking in their eyeball is not going to pull that damn thing out. But if you do, you're more of a man than I am because I just can't imagine something sticking me in the eyeball and not just reaction-wise grabbing that shit, yanking it out. We used to train on that medical. And like, if someone's got something impaling their eye, get some, I forget what the hell, something to support it and tape around it so it stays straight and not moving. So I'm like, I wouldn't even want to do that to somebody that got something sticking out their eyeball. Okay, just stay still and let me put this cotton ball around it and some tape so it stays in place. Man, malt liquor. I wish I had one more of these now, man. Now that I'm starting to feel the Miller High Life now that I'm about almost done. I'm starting to feel the upper crust of, or is it crust? Upper crust of Miller High Life, yeah. Yeah, thanks to my 3 viewers that were on. You guys were very, right there. Probably was my mother, my brother, and a brother from another mother. I've decided live beer reviews. I got to get in the habit of not being lazy. Because we usually do 3 or 4 or 5 beer reviews in one sitting. But sometimes, I mean, no offense to our live viewers, I love you. And people that join us, I love you. But sometimes some of those videos just stretch too long. And all we do is live videos. So, like I'm doing right now, I'm over 30 minutes now. I think we're going to start doing some recorded videos. And then if me and Jammer go long, I go back and edit it at a later time. I got to edit these live videos too, to tell you the truth. That's a lot of editing. If we do live videos like the other day, me and Jammer fan, 35, 45-minute long videos, that's a lot of videos to edit. And it'd be hard to edit too because I don't think there's any silent moments too much. Usually I'm on by myself. Just like right there, I could have cut 3 seconds out, right? You're on with Jammer or Jammer fan, especially Jammer fan. There's not too much cutting out you can do, unless you really want to cut out actual words. Whew. I don't think you could share live video. I don't think you could share live videos. I don't think. Maybe you can. I think you can because, because I remember one time somebody shared us on that chat program. They shared us on there. We got a whole bunch of viewers. I don't know if it's going to come up out here. What the hell? I shared it on my own Facebook. A lot of delay there, though, that's for sure. I didn't know YouTube had such a big delay from this. I just popped YouTube up and it was like 20-second delay. Not too bad, I guess. I think Facebook delay is a lot longer. Like if we're streaming on Facebook, it's like a minute behind. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like. If you comment now, what we stream through is StreamYard, and they actually have live viewer comments show up automatically. So that's good and bad. I guess if somebody says something bad, that's going to be on there. But the good thing is we could also kick you and block you. So, man, I can't believe I'm not centered at all. I should have been way over here. Fuck. Here's the center mark. I guess I'm not center. I should have been over here. But It means the shorts are going to come out funky. Yeah, I remember my rap days. Back in the 80s. A little bit into the early 90s, and I kind of rap just went away from me. I mean, I was always a hairband rocker in the 80s. Ever since Def Leppard, Pyromania came out, and then Rat, Out of the Cellar. Of course, there was other bands around that time. Twisted Sister, Quiet Riot, Mental Health, 83 was before Rat. Rat came out 84 with Out of the Cellar. 83, Def Leppard, Pyromania, Mental Health by Quiet Riot. I think it was 83, might have been 82. And then Twisted Sister, and that's how I started getting the harder stuff. I remember at one time I thought Eye of the Tiger And what was the hell? Jesse's Girl with the hardest rocking songs. I want Jesse's Girl. I was like, wow, this song rocks. And it did rock for 1981-82 for a 10-year-old, I guess. Wow, those songs rock, man. Journey, some of their songs. Don't Stop Believing, that song freaking rocked. It still rocks. It's a timeless song, right? Don't Stop Believing. Jesse's Girl is timeless. Eye the Tiger by Survivor is a timeless song. They're good songs. I mean, yeah, they sound a little dated, but I can still rock out some of those songs. Yeah, I know Jammer can because he has done karaoke for Jesse's Girl. He did a pretty good job at it, actually. Now, Eye of the Tiger, that's a hard song to do, actually. Yeah. Well, I'm getting down to the swill. Yeah, StreamYard, good thing they're coming out with new stuff because I paid a lot of money for this crap. And now they got the new comment thing going on. And then, of course, they got the short videos. They came out with that, about 8 or 10 months ago, maybe a year ago. I never started doing it until a couple months ago, about 2 months ago. I do like that effect. Now I got to figure out, because I heard they have it, so there's a button on here somewhere I could press when Jammer's talking. I could highlight him so he can go full screen, or I can go full screen, or Jammer fan, or whoever's joining us. But I haven't figured that out yet, so I got to go on a YouTube video, see if they have a way to do it. I don't know. It said it's called something. Full. Yeah, well, that's full screen right there, which I'm kind of on right now. But when there's two people on, I mean, I know there's a way I can. If there's two of us, whoever's on one side will go full screen all the time if I hit that button. But for me, normally I'd have to flip us and then hit that button for me to go full screen. So there's got to be something better than that. That's just kind of ridiculous. We'll have to look into that someday. Oh, yes, someday. Man, these are instrumentals. I probably could have been coming up with my own lyrics. Kind of like Slim Shady, right? Not really. I can't do it. That sounds like some really funky 80s hip hop, huh? Fusion P Funk. I don't know what that is, but it's a lot of scratch in there. Miller High Life, the king of no, it's not the king of beers. It's the champagne of beers. Okay. Well, it only took me 40 minutes to drink this. Almost 40 minutes. A little less than 40 minutes. I wasn't vying to do a 5-minute chug on a 40-ounce beer or anything like that. I'm a little bit more mature than that. I love all the viewers popping in and out. Thanks. I mean, I've had 2, 3 viewers, 1 viewer, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. I appreciate it. It's like some binary code going on or something. 1 zeros and 3s, and occasionally a 2. So what's that mean? Maybe I'm gonna have to type that in my little computer program. It tells me what all those binary digits mean. Yeah, no Jammer today. Jammer can't get it here on weekends, and I think he's still recovering from his Italian flu that he caught or whatever. So hopefully he'll be on this week. I'm hoping, because I want to start doing beer reviews every 2 weeks, record a couple videos, upload them through the 2 week period instead of coming on here every week. I got to find something else to do on my days off, I think. Or occasionally. I go for another beer, though. I might do one more beer review. What's today's date? It's almost Memorial Day. I guess officially, if me and Jammer do some beer reviews Wednesday, we could kick off the summer fiasco. Because it's after Labor Day, so most people tend to think summer really begins after Labor Day, so I would love to go where I lived in New York for Labor Day, or not Labor Day, Memorial Day. One of these days, just to check out the old parade route where I used to hang by a fire department. And I could tell the people living in that house, hey, yeah, my step granddaddy and his sister used to live in his house. That was pretty good. I mean, I finished quicker than I thought I would. Only 40 minutes. Hey, Spitter Swallow Beer Review, Shag Dog. Just kicking it live. Being real. It's 11 o'clock now. I probably could do one regular beer right now. I might just do another Summerfest for a drinking and thinking video. And then it'll be 90 night time. Thanks for joining for the Miller High Life 40 ounce after work special. I am Shag Dog. We'll see you in the next one.